One tricks are destroying this game, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stylosa and this is Unit Lost. Now, let me explain that statement because there is a really annoying thing happening with Overwatch. So I thought to myself, maybe I'm burning out on the game because I really enjoy playing Overwatch, but more often than not, I'm playing the game and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? Maybe I'm playing a hero I don't necessarily want to play. Maybe I'm having to deal with some sort of crazy off-meta hero on my team or some sort of ridiculous stuff like that. Now, I just want to preface all of that with, it doesn't matter if you're playing off-meta. It also doesn't matter if you're a one trick because it's not your fault. It's the game's fault. The game does not regulate one tricks, and this has a major impact on what goes on with the game. So let me give you a bit of experience, or a bit of my experience from recent games. So you go into Overwatch, and it is completely random if you're going to get a team which works or a team which does not work. Now, what is a team that works? Well, a team that works is basically a team that has tanks and healers and DPS, not a team of full DPS, not a team of full God knows what. However, I don't really have fun when I'm having to flex all of the time because that's the type of player I am. Jeff has come out and said, guys, we want you to flex. I've always been like that, but I think that's the root of my lack of enjoyment, let's say, of the game. So do you know what I started to do? I just started to insta-lock Soldier in every game I was playing, and I just played the game. And you know what? I had a good time, and it sounds disgusting that I've just said that, but if I'm having a good time doing that, then everybody else is going to have a good time doing that, because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? You enjoy this game the most when you pick a hero you want to play. It doesn't matter if you're one trick, it doesn't matter if you're playing Mate, it doesn't matter if you're playing Torbjorn, it doesn't matter if you're playing Soldier. If you play that hero you want to play, you will have a better time, a more enjoyable time playing this game, and this is a game, so you need to have fun when you play it, right? You get what I'm saying? So this is a little bit of a ranty video, but I want to explore this because it's not really a phenomenon. This is just what Overwatch does to players. It forces you to be a one trick to enjoy the game, and that is completely ridiculous. Now, let's just remember some of the things Jeff has said recently. So there was a developer update a couple of months ago, which was the Play Nice, Play Fair update, where Jeff basically sat there and said, guys, can you please just be nice to each other? Awesome. Then we had also the toxicity update, so the more people are getting banned, you can report people easier, they get actioned quicker, and all of that stuff, and that's great. But I'm not concerned about toxicity in this video. It's about people just doing whatever the hell they like within the rules of the game. Then we get the recent video where Jeff is addressing popular community topics, and in this video he says, you know what, guys, please flex and help build team comps. Thanks, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Is this the start of a trend where they are slowly getting more aggressive with dealing with this stuff? Because first Jeff says, please play nice, and then they heavily update the ban system and the report system. And then Jeff says, guys, please flex. And then do they roll out a preferred role selection queue or something like that? Because this is really grinding my gears, this is, guys, because this game is absolutely awesome. But it's only awesome maybe 1 in 5 games. The rest of the games that I play are a complete waste of time where I'm sitting there and I'm like, I wish I wasn't playing this game. And that is a really horrifically bad thing to think, because it's not because of the game, it's because of what's going on in the game. So let me just go over this again, because I want to be very clear here, because I know people, when they listen to my videos, they take it like way out of context. It'll be like, oh, what's Stylosa saying? There'll be loads of posts on forums, oh, what is this? What I am saying is this: I don't care if you're a one trick. I don't care, right? You want to play the game and have fun, that's great. The problem is, this impacts everybody else in the game. But the other problem is, and this is the bigger issue, is if you just become a one trick yourself, I mean, I'm using the term one trick very loosely here, but if you basically play, let's just forget one trick, let's just say play whatever hero you want, you will have more fun probably. Even if the team's not great and people, you don't have the proper team comp or whatever, you're probably going to have more fun than you would have had if you were forced to maybe play that Winston when really you wanted to play, I don't know, like a McCree or something like that, because your team didn't have a tank and nobody else is willing to swap. So how do they fix this, guys? Well, pretty much at this point, this game needs a role. It needs role selection now, so it's just going to die off in competitive. Because you know what's happening, right? And it's becoming very, very clear. When you watch Overwatch League, you see this brilliant game, and it's like, wow, this game is awesome. I made an entire video discussing the whole thing of like, you watch Overwatch League, then you go and play the game, you're like, this is nothing like the game. But every now and again, you do get that game where everybody is in voice comms. You don't have to be using voice comms, because honestly, guys, I don't use voice comms that much when I play the game. Yeah, it's for specific reasons to me, because people will just start talking to me then, and I'm like, I just want to play the game, guys, like, let's go. But I always listen to the voice comms. But it's just about having a unit that works together, a team that is willing to play together and play Overwatch, not just like, I'm just going to play Genji because that's what I feel like playing today. The big thing is, that is the best way to get the most enjoyment out of this game. Do you guys follow with what I'm saying? I mean, I might be talking complete crap. You guys let me know this in the comments below. I'm sure you already have. But you want to have fun playing your set hero or whatever hero it is on that map. So for me, I'm not a one trick. I'm not just, I play soldier and that's it. But what I will do is I will swap based on what map I'm playing on. Like I play the tanks. Like today I was playing a lot of D.Va because I just fancied playing D.Va. But again, that goes to show, doesn't it? I fancied playing D.Va, so I started locking in D.Va. Also, the cat skin is awesome. And I'm playing D.Va, but it's fine because D.Va's like a super meta pick and you need her in every team comp, basically. So I can get away with just playing D.Va. It's like, it's cool. But if I was like, I'm choking. I'm choking. I'm getting so incensed. I'm choking. Imagine if I was like a Mei. I fancied, like, I'm on Numbani, I'm going to play Mei. It's like, what are you doing, Sty? Why are you playing Mei? Well, I just want to play Mei. Well, there's no difference, is there, between me going, I just want to play D.Va. It just happens to be that D.Va's a more effective hero, so nobody really cares. And then the thing is, do the rest of your team build a team that's going to work? You lose. I mean, listen, right? Let me just be very clear here, right? If you play one hero and you play it very well, you will get to GM. Easy. Literally any hero. You see all these Symmetra players and you see like Torbjorn players and you might think, how are they getting to GM? What's going on? It's because they're very good with their hero. I mean, Jeff even said this in his developer update video. It's like, yeah, there are exceptions to this rule. There are people who are exceptionally good with the heroes, and there always will be. The problem is, though, there's so many heroes in Overwatch, you can't really expect an average player to dedicate time to playing 3 or 4 different heroes to the same level and then be like, off you go into competitive, my friend. That's just wishful. That is insanity from the developers. That is what they need to do is go, guys, right, what we're going to do is, hello, Mr. Stylosa, you want to play some competitive? And I'm like, yeah. So I click the button. I'm like, get me into the game. I'm like, I would prefer to play some D.Va today. So I'm going to lock in as a D.Va player, and I'm going to say that maybe I'll play some of the other tanks or something. Then it puts me into a queue. Now, this is a role select system, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It puts you together with other people, and then you play the game. Now, this is going to force the meta, but who honestly cares at this point? Because this game is just the competitive, like they did say earlier on in one of the developer updates that they are going to look at competitive going forward. They did recently change the way the SR system works. So once you get into Master, it's no longer performance based. You still get, you basically get SR on whether you win or lose in any given match. Like it depends on how highly rated the enemy team are compared to your team, what map you're playing on, and all of that stuff. It's no longer about your personal performance. So in that sense, you can't just play one hero and be like, oh yeah, I've got amazing stats, I'm going to gain more SR. But the thing is, guys, if you do just keep playing one hero, you become extremely good with that hero. If I was just a soldier player, I know I always use soldier as an example, like he's not even my most played hero, which is the funny thing, but let's just say if all I ever did was play soldier non-stop, that was the only hero I played, I would be easily top 500. I'd be like easy, like honestly easy, because I'm just absolutely proficient in that hero, and it's a hero that applies to other heroes as well. So I can play McCree as a result of that. I can maybe play a bit of Tracer, not on the same level as the Soldier or the McCree, but they're both hit scan heroes, and even like a bit of Widowmaker, because it kind of translates, because it's still hit scan. So you become a very valuable player, and nobody really cares about those type of one tricks. It's just the other ones which end up causing the game to go into like disrepute. So let me just end the video with this, because I know a lot of people, again, are probably like, Sty, what the hell is this? You know, this is like some crazy rant video. It is. It's a passionate video, because I am passionate about this game. What is happening right now when I play Overwatch is I go into the game, I play a couple of rounds on Blizzard World to warm up, then I click competitive, I sit there, it takes about 4 minutes to find a game, which I'm totally cool with. I go into a game, and then the game is like, okay, hopefully we've got a team comp. I bring up the team, I press P basically on my keyboard, bring up the team list, hover over people's names to see what heroes they play, or what types of heroes they play. Then I wait, and I sit there and I think, okay, what are people selecting? All right, I'll fill that gap. That's how I play this game. The problem is, right, that only works, how can I say this? That is, it's fine, but then when we lose the game, I cannot help, and I think this is just human nature, but feel if I was playing a different hero that somebody else was playing, I would have had more impact, because maybe I'm better with that hero instead of the, I don't know, like the the Zarya or the Diva or whatever I had to play to forge the team comp. And then I started thinking like, well, what happens if I just play that hero all the time? Then I'll just win more games. And that's like I said at the start of this video. Recently, I've just been locking in Soldier, like Soldier, McCree, a little bit of Tracer. Instantly at the start of the game, I'm like, oh look, it's Oasis, I'm going to play Soldier. And then I win Oasis. It's like, oh, then I look at my Soldier win rates, and my Soldier win rate is at 71% on the account that I was doing that on. That is crazy. Like, and that account is nearly GM, which typically that account is around high master. It's around about 3.5, 3.7k, because it's the account where I play a lot of different heroes and be really flexible on. But now it's almost GM, just because I was like, no, I'm just going to play Soldier. Now, maybe that just means I'm better at Soldier, but you get what I'm saying, guys, in this video. I know this is a very, like, round, like, I'm going back and forth here on topics again and again and again and again, because it is very frustrating to me. Something needs to change. If I do not enjoy playing this game because of the teams that I'm in, but then I really, really enjoy it when I'm in a good team, they need to have a system which always puts us with a good team. And all they need to do for that is to make sure we're with a certain number of tanks, a certain number of supports, and a certain number of DPS players. Yes, it will force the meta, but honestly, I don't think that's even a problem, because when you look at Overwatch League, even if you said, like, I mean, all right, let me just be very clear here. Overwatch League is going to define the meta of this game. I am already producing videos showing you guys how they're playing the game, right? Yeah, they don't have like limitations on what heroes they can play, but they're in a team, so they agree on a strategy. The problem with putting 6 random people together is they are not. That's not a team. So the game has to make them a team before they go into the game. Not just go, guys, you've got 1 minute to pick your heroes. Oh, we've got Genji, Tracer, McCree, and a Mei. It's like, well, what do we do now with this team comp? Like, we've got a slot for 1 healer possibly and a tank, and it's like a very iffy team comp. So I don't think there's a problem with saying, look, you need 2 DPS, you need 2 tanks, you need 2 support. I'm going to end the video at this, guys, because I can literally rant about this all day. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Like I said, it is a bit of a rant video, but I think there is truth in what I'm saying here. And if I am able to sit here and just pick a hero and just be like, I'm going to play Tracer today, and I just have fun doing that. I don't care about winning or losing. I always play to win, but I don't have as much fun playing when I'm forced to play something else, because I know that's what the team needs. Whereas if I selected tank before I went into a game, and that's me saying, look guys, I'll be a main tank, so an Orisa, a Reinhardt or a Winston, then the game puts me in a team where I can play Orisa, Reinhardt and a Winston, because everybody else on that team are either saying I'll be an off tank or a flex tank, or I'll be a DPS, I'll be a flanker, I'll be a support, main support, off support. You know, you get what I'm saying? Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. Rant away with me in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, which might be a bit of a weird thing to say, but I hope I'm making some sense in what I am actually saying. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.